Hello, and welcome to the first episode of INaction's How to Fix the World in 80 Days. For those of you who have no idea what INaction is, I'll direct you here for a more thorough understanding of what we're trying to do with this project. For those of you who have no intention of watching that video, you should know that this series aims to identify 80 big problems in the world, and that we're hoping to use this platform to help solve those problems. So, without further ado, I present to you the #1 way to fix the world, be happier. Well, that's kind of dumb. I mean, I could have gone with ending world hunger, stopping racism, solving poverty, but I didn't. I went with being happier, and there's a very logical reason behind that. Happiness is the main motivator behind every decision that we make. Without happiness, what's the point of doing anything at all? So if you're on this planet and you're not trying to be happier, I don't know what you're doing here. Unfortunately, even though we've been trying to figure it out for thousands of years, we still don't really know what we're doing. For example, many metrics will tell you that Norway is the happiest country in the world, but any given year, they're going to have 29 murders, 938 cases of rape, and 4.3% of the population might be unemployed. Sure, this is good compared to the rest of the world, but is it really happy? Not for those people. You're also told that if you have more money, you're much more likely to be happy. But, as a famous poet of our time once told us, mo money equals mo problems. And there are countless examples of rich people who were never able to really be happy. The point I'm making is that for any indicator we use, there are always exceptions to the rule. So, how do we do it? At this point, if you're hoping I'd have some kind of magical solution for making you happier, I gotta apologize. I don't know how to make you happier. Nobody does.
Excuse me?
Well, maybe he does. But besides, you don't want someone telling you how to be happier. You're much better off figuring it out for yourself. If you did, however, want my advice, happiness is really simple. All you need to do is follow these 3 basic rules. 1. Do not knowingly inhibit other people's happiness for my own pleasure. 2. I'll be much happier if other people are happy around me. And 3. Everything else is fair game. Well, that sounds pretty simple, right?
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved.
Of course not. Of course the world is not that simple. There is no magic recipe. But I do find that if I follow these 3 rules, good things tend to happen more often than not. Listen, it's just what works for me. But really, the whole purpose of this project is to find out what makes you happy. Normally, and for the next 79 consecutive videos, this section is reserved for finding solutions to the problem that we just discussed. This being the first video, things are going to be a little bit different. Mostly because I actually don't have a solution to this problem. It really is something you are best left figuring out for yourself. If I could, however, give you one good piece of advice, it would be this. Find what it is that makes you happy, and just do more of it. Sometimes life really can be that simple. So that's it! Day 1! It's already over! That wasn't so bad, right? Only 79 days left to go. And trust me, day 2? It's gonna be a lot easier.